Lava Kush. Once, Lord Rama heard a rumor from the citizens of Ayodhya about Mother Sita, questioning her purity. Although the demigods had attested to the purity of Mother Sita during the Agni Pariksha, Lord Rama was very grieved to hear this. Since he had incarnated himself in order to set an example of an ideal king, he banished Sita, who was pregnant, to the forest, and the twin children were born to her in the hermitage of sage Valmiki. The pregnant Sita gave birth to Lava and Kush. Valmiki took a grass, Kush cut it off, Lava, into two parts, and sanctified it with mantras. He instructed the women there to rub the upper part on the elder boy and the lower part on the younger boy. That is how they came to be known as Lava and Kush. Lava and Kush grew in the hermitage of sage Valmiki in Avni. Maharshi Valmiki raised them as though they were his own sons. He taught them all the Vedic knowledge. These sons grew up to be like their father, resembling them in valor, beauty, and all the inspirational qualities. Rama decided to conduct an Ashwamedha Yagna, horse sacrifice. Lord Rama would do the initial puja and release a sacrificial horse, which would roam in the entire kingdom and the neighboring kingdoms. The Ashwamedha horse went past many countries. The kings of all those states paid tribute and became Rama's descendants. The horse was now returning to Ayodhya. On the way, it entered Valmiki's hermitage. Seeing the lush green grass there, it trampled upon the flower bed. Lava saw the horse. He went near it and saw the golden plaque on its forehead. When he read the inscription, he became very angry. Which was his upper garment? He tied that horse to a tree. Meanwhile, the soldiers accompanying the horse came there. They became angry that the horse had been tied up. Who did this? They asked the boys who were there. Trembling with fear, the boys said, "We didn't do that." When a soldier tried to untie it, Lava shot an arrow. The other soldiers were all very angry and started a fight, which Lava actively deflected until the commander of the troops, Shatrughan, attacked and injured Lava and carried him in the chariot towards Ayodhya. Kush chased the army like a whirlwind and asked them to stop, and a fight broke down which injured Shatrughan. A messenger was sent to Lord Rama, who couldn't believe he was injured by a boy, so he sent help along with Lakshman. Valmiki sent Lava and Kush to the hermitage and had the veena brought. As asked by their preceptor, the boys sang the Ramayana to the accompaniment of the veena. Lord Rama, overwhelmed with joy, decided to take his sons to the palace and sent for Sita along with Valmiki. Sita folded her hands and called upon her mother to take her within her. All at once the earth opened beneath Sita's feet, and before the astonished gaze of the king of Kosala and his court, Sita vanished from this world forever. Lava and Kush went northwards and found two cities, Lahore, founded by Luva, and Kasur, founded by Kush. Lahore is part of today's Pakistan. There is a temple associated with Lava inside Shahi Kila, Lahore, Pakistan.